Very good afternoon, dear students. Let us wait for 2 more minutes. Meanwhile, others can join us. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon. Okay, let me start. It's an introductory lecture, and over here in this particular lecture, I will brief you about course content and course structure. Okay, about units, number of units, course content, teaching methodology, examination scheme, reference books, etc. Okay, dear students, I am Professor Rohit Parmar from Electronics and Communication Engineering Department, going to teach you this particular subject having title Professional Ethics, course code 3141007. Okay, so dear students, basically in this particular subject, it is a little bit off track. Why I have used word off track? There is one reason for that because throughout your curriculum you are going to study too many technical subjects and few only few non-technical subjects. Okay, but among those non-technical subjects, this subject is very special. Why special? Because this subject belongs to your professional career. Okay, professional career means wherever you are going to work. After your graduation, you people are going to work at somewhere. Okay, it may be any kind of company, or or it may be even your own company, or it may be the government job, private job, or any other kind of job. Okay, or any your even your father's business. Okay, so at that time, or behavior, or you can say your behavior, or how you are going to behave at that place, that thing we are going to study in this particular subject. Okay, and that is why the title which is given over here is professional ethics. Okay, dear students, right now all of you are enjoying your college life. Okay, so in your college life, your friends are there. Okay, when you are going to work somewhere over there, your friends can be there, but instead of your friends, your professional colleagues will be there. They are not your friends. Some of them can be your friends, but some of them may not be. Okay, so it's a college. Consider right now, you all of you are in college life, so it's a college environment. Okay, where you people are studying. So over here, various teachers, various faculty members are there who are always there to guide you, motivate you. Even your friends are there who are always helping you. But in your professional career, where you are going to work over there, you need to decide your own path, your own destiny, your own work style, and many more such kind of things through which you can have success throughout your journey. Okay, so that is why this subject is very important for engineers. Okay, why? Because only engineers are called as professionals. Even sometimes I use one word, executive engineers. Okay, generally engineers are called as executives. Okay, so engineers are so special. No one else is having that kind of executive degree. Okay, dear students. So engineers are very special, and the environment where you are going to work, it may be any kind of government job, it may be any kind of private job, it may be any kind of organization, it may be any kind of institution, it may be any kind of research based organization, or even it can be your startup. Okay, so over there, over there, you need to deal as per the requirement of time. You need to first identify the situation. You need to identify the various hurdles which are occurring over there. Okay, so it's possible that various varieties of dilemmas can be there. For which direction I need to go, whether the path which I'm selecting it is right or wrong. Okay, so too much confusion may be there. Okay, so AICTE and UGC propose this particular subject especially for engineers in this last revision. Earlier this subject was not offered, but in last revision, university, AICTE and UGC they proposed this particular subject, and this subject is a little bit out of track. As I said, it's a non-technical theoretical subject. Hello, am I audible, dear students? Hope all of you are getting me. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay. Thank you for too many responses. Okay. So basically, Even you can see the difference in my PPT. The theme which I have selected, it is little bit different. Even some of you might have been little bit surprised why this kind of colorful theme is selected by our sir. Okay, as I said, it's a little bit different subject where you are going to learn how to behave in professional life. Okay, so due to that reason only, I have selected little bit different theme. Okay, colorful theme. Why? Because your professional career or professional life should not be boring. You should enjoy that journey. Why? Because in that through that journey, you are to pass your entire life. Consider let us take example of few people. Okay, right now your age can be approximately 18 or 19, 18 years, 18, 19. But at the age of 22, you people are going to get graduate. Okay, and some of you are going to opt masters, or some of you are going to go for abroad, or such kind of thing will happen. Okay, so if I'm going to categorize you people into various categories, then one is further studies over there. It may be ME, MTech, MS, or MBA. Okay, and second mark, most of the second marks may be going to opt for the job, and only few will be there who are going to select any other option. Okay, like entrepreneurship. So each and every your professional career at the age of 24, 24 or 25, consider 25 years. You are going to start your job at 25. I'm assuming that all of you are going to pursue masters. It may be either ME, MTech or abroad. Okay. And all of you are going to start your career at the age of 25. Okay. And as per government norms, a person can work up to age of 60. So how many years you are going to work? You are going to start your job at the age of 25, and your retirement age is 60. So total how many years you are going to work?
35.
35. Okay, 35 years. Even some organizations that retirement age is 55 or even 62. Okay, so approximately more than 30 years you are going to work. More than 30 years. Now, as per the various statistics, average life of a person is 70 years. Earlier it was 60, long time ago it was 50, but now due to the enrichment in the medical facilities, average lifespan of a person gets increased and it is approximately nearby 70 years. Okay, so approximately half of the span you people are going to spend your life in your professional work environment. Okay, 35 years, it is not a small span. Okay, so you people are going to spend half of the time of your life either in office or in professional environment. Okay, so through this particular subject, you people are going to learn how to behave in the professional environment. Professional environment, it is little bit tricky word, but professional environment is nothing but after your graduation, the whatsoever activity you are going to do to earn money, it is nothing but professional activity. Okay, professional environment. Why? Because through which you are going to earn money. Okay, it is not only concerned with money, but consider social activities over there. Various clubs are there, societies are there. Okay, so trusts are there. Over there also there is one body through which they are having particular loops and all other things, and management is there and particular hierarchy is there. So some rules regulations are there. And coming on the point, professional environment, rules and regulations are there. Consider at your home. Okay, so rules and regulations are not that much applicable at our home, but though indirectly some rules and regulations are there. Consider if your parents are working. Okay, in that case, your parents' duty is to earn money. Okay, why? Because your family can sustain this crucial time. Am I right? So, and what is your duty right now? At the age of 18 or 19, your prime duty is to learn or to get education. Okay, through which you can have better future. That is the expectation of all the parents. Okay, so indirectly we can say that at our home some rules and regulations are there through which duties are assigned to each and every person. Duties are assigned to each and every person. Okay, and if any particular person is going to do his or her duty very well, in that case, that person can have success in each and every dimension. It is not only success related to money, physiology, wealth related, but even it can be the mental related also. Okay, so success is very essential in the professional career, professional organization. Okay, so basically, whenever generally some companies are providing trainings to the engineers, but some companies are not providing trainings to the engineers, and they are directly giving particular project. They are assigning particular project to the engineers. So in that case, various engineers fails to work or fail in this particular professional environment. Why? Because they are not aware about this kind of techniques, tactics. Okay, they have not gone through this subject, this discipline, so they are unaware about this kind of thing. Okay, so if any kind of dilemma based situation occurs over there, they fail to report those kind of situations. They are not able to sustain those kind of uh, situation, and due to that, they may be thrown out from that particular organization. Okay, so that is the importance of this particular subject. Even consider interviews. At the time of HR interview, basically, uh, you people must be aware about campus recruitment process. Dear students, in campus recruitment process, in last semester you have learned one in through one subject. You people have learned the basic process. Okay, that process is nothing but various stages are there: written examination, group discussion, and two different type of interviews. First type is uh, written exam is fine, group discussion is fine, but if I'm going to say about interviews, two different type of interviews are there. First one is technical interview and second one is HR interview. Technical interview over there, they will be worried about your technicality, but second interview is HR, human resource based interview. Over there, they will ask you certain questions and they will judge you whether you are suitable in their professional organization or not. They will ask various tricky questions to you people, they will check your response. Okay, and based on your response, they will judge you. Okay, what is professional environment? Professional environment is a kind of environment in which various rules and regulations are there. Okay, and one need to follow those rules and regulations. If anybody fails, in that case, some sort of disciplinary actions are there. Okay, so each and every person is bounded by those rules and regulations. Okay, so in organization, it is expected that one should follow those rules and regulations. Okay, now if you have not learned this particular subject, in that case, you are not aware about this kind of thing. Okay, so many times various persons fail in their professional career, and due to that, they are not only facing financial loss, even they fail to get another good job. Good job means generally there is one trend in electronics companies as well as in IT companies, or it is applicable to each and every person. Consider a person who is working with any kind of company over there. Being an engineer, they are having kind of tendency to do the jump. Jump means I'm working with Infosys. Okay, after 2 or 3 years, I will jump in another company. Then after 2 or 3 years, I will again jump in another company. Why? Because as in the initial phase, I will learn something and then I will become profound in that particular thing. Okay, and then for the financial growth, I will jump in various companies. Okay, if work culture of those kind of companies are good, in that case, it may possible that you may be working over there for a longer time. But for professional career, it may be possible that you are going to jump. Okay, so in those kind of situations, first company's HR policies may be different as compared to the second company. Okay, and their difference is not that much bigger. Okay, so if you are having idea about fundamentals of professional life, in that case, you can have huge success in your professional career. Hope all of you are getting me. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
is there anyone who can say about who can define professional life? Because I have defined that word in many times within this discussion, too many times, approximately more than 10 times I said those words. I will define that definition. What do you mean by professional life? Which life you people are enjoying at this moment? Don't say corona pandemic. Hello? 54 number? Nineteen number? Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Hello.
which life you are enjoying right now?
Sorry, sir.
Consider your current stage of life. If I want to call it as a professional life, then can I call it? or it is not your professional life?
It is, sir.
Do you think it is your professional life?
Yeah, sir, because I'm a student right now, so in attending my college or rather studying them there, I consider it my profession.
But basically, profession is a kind of thing in which some sort of financial rewards are there in most of the cases.
So, not considering finances, but I'm definitely earning something here also. I'm earning knowledge.
Okay. But as per the definition of
Okay.
professional life,
Yeah,
uh,
I got it, sir. I got it, sir. I just try to put a different view around it. But yeah, I understand, sir. By the definition, that's not my professional life.
yeah. Okay. So professional life is a kind of life in which where you are going to work at somewhere where various rules and regulations are there, and you are going to follow them anyhow, if you like them or not. If you are not going to like, then if you are not going to follow them, in that case, you may lose your job. Okay. Uh, so that's it from my side regarding today's lecture. Okay. So in next lecture, we will discuss about the syllabus. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Generally, I am having tendency to ask students to speak their roll number. Okay. I will ask each and everybody to speak their roll number. If a person fails to speak his or her number, in that case, I will mark absent that for that particular person. Okay. So, may I have attendance, please?
Number 5 present, sir.
Continue next.
6 present, sir.
7 present, sir.
Only speak your number, no need to
9. Number
Hmm.
9.
11 absent. 12 absent.
14.
Hmm.
14.
Hmm.
17.
Hmm.
18.
Hmm.
19.
Hmm.
22.
21.
Hmm. Hmm. 16 present, no problem.
26.
Okay.
26.
27. Okay.
8.
Hmm. 28. Okay.
32.
32.
28.
Hmm.
31, sir.
Okay. 32. Okay. Next.
36.
Okay. 33.
34.
34. Okay.
35.
34. Okay.
36.
Hmm.
38.
Hmm.
41.
Hmm.
42.
Hmm.
43. 43.
45.
Hmm.
47.
Hmm. 46. 47. 49.
49.
Okay.
50,
Hmm.
51.
Hmm.
52.
Okay. 53. Okay.
50. 55.
Okay. 54.
54.
55. Okay.
55.
55 then. 58 absent.
Eight.
15.
Sir, 58.
Okay. 59. Hello.
Present. 59.
Okay. 16 present. Okay. 12 is also present. Okay. And 23. Okay. But at the time of attendance, you should speak. Okay. Thank you for joining me. Have a good time. 16, you are present. Okay. See you in next lecture. Take care. You may leave the meeting.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.